welcome back to Redefine Your Fear. In this video I have put together a 9-point action plan which I have used for myself, and it's worked really well. So it's something I like to share with you guys of how I have managed to redefine my fear. If you've been watching the videos, you will know that I had to go to an appointment recently for a checkup for my cancer, and it scares the bejeebers out of me each time, but I have put this plan together, and actually having that appointment has helped me focus on actually what counts, what makes it happen for me, and this is what I want to share with you. So let's take it from the top. Number one, it's you're the boss. You are your own boss. This is your house, okay? If it's your house, you invite only the emotions and the people you want into your life and into your head. So if you're the boss, you have all these great qualities. Do not forget them. It's very easy when this dark cloud comes along, which is called fear, and actually you start thinking, oh, I'm useless, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's not true. It's just a negative emotion. It's something you're worried about, and it's clouding everything else. You maybe have lots of other talents. This is the time actually, and this is really difficult, but I would suggest it to actually write down what you're good at, what your abilities are. Even if it's like I make people laugh, I can keep a secret, it doesn't matter. This is your house, okay? You wouldn't invite people you didn't want to your own party. This is the same thing. If you're not invited, have visionary bouncers on the door to actually make sure and keep out unwanted guests. If the fear does come along, it's fine. It just needs to play by your rules at the party. Secondly, you need to focus. Focus on tasks. Become the most efficient you've ever been. It's a really good way of actually channeling that nervous energy into something productive, into something useful. Let's your new goals, if you decide that actually you want to run a bread and breakfast in a different country, it may be that time that you need to go and learn a different language. Let the goals, the new goals or the existing goals, pull you through the problem, the difficult conversation, whatever the fear is, whatever that topic is. Let the goals pull you through. It's a lot easier than trying to be pushed if in fact your goals and the energy you're putting into your new goals are actually acting like it's a pull. It's almost like just being a passenger to your own enthusiasm and your own energy, allowing you to think through the object. Thinking through the object is a very important thing. Number three, develop a mantra. It sounds very cheesy and everything else, but it does help. One of the big reasons why I've redefined fear as focus energy achieves results is because I wanted to take something which actually a word, a negative, a block for me, and I wanted to actually turn it into something which was helpful for me. There are thousands and thousands of mantras out there. If it works to actually get you through the obstacles you're going to be facing, if you like the habit, well, it's a good habit to get into. Lots of people write it down, put it on things, put it on their screen, have something positive which you can refer to again and again and again. It really does help to actually encapsulate that positive emotion just by looking at a key trigger. Number four, tune it out. Tune the fear, the noises, the voices in your head. Trust me, I'm not crazy. The negative, the little demon that sits on your shoulder, just turn the volume down. Now, we are all experts at this. There is not one single person who hasn't gone through school where they said he wasn't listening, or somebody's talking to you and you're like, what do you say? You can do it naturally. It's not a learned skill. It's just something you're going to have to now actually use against yourself rather than at the outside world. So that skill which you've been practicing, which you got in trouble at school, now is the time to bring it out. You can fully use it, and it's a really good way of minimizing the negative. You let the positive and everything else keep its volume, you just tune the other one down, and over time it will get quieter and quieter, and it will become more and more manageable. Number 5, talk to someone, write it down. The evenings and the night times for me are always the worst. I go to bed and I think, oh, I'm going to need my sleep and my relaxation, and my brain has got other plans. My body wants to sleep, it's completely destroyed and tired, but the brain's like, oh no, now's my time to get up and start solving all the problems that you didn't actually realize were problems. Now is the time. And it's no good trying to turn over and try and get comfy. You're just going to get more and more frustrated, more and more angry with yourself, and then definitely you're not going to be able to get the energy from a sleep. So write it down, get that thought out of your head, put it on a piece of paper, sketch it, whatever. I have done it throughout all of my professional life. When I was a lawyer and I was worrying about something, a problem I was trying to solve for a client, the easiest way was for me to write it down. Granted, when I looked at it the next day, it's usually, what was I worrying about? But at the time, at the night time, it seemed real enough to keep me awake. So it's a really good way of actually getting rid of that thought, to allowing you to actually reach that relaxation state which you're going to need. Talking to somebody. Don't always think that you need to talk to somebody for advice. Sometimes you don't want advice. Sometimes you just want someone to be there to listen to you. Advice sometimes it's solicited, which means it's asked for, or unsolicited, which means it's not asked for. Unfortunately, most of the advice you are going to get will be the unsolicited form. So this time here, find somebody you can just talk to. Act as a sounding board. It's really, really helpful. It's the same type of idea of writing it down. This time it's verbalizing it to actually get it out of your head again. That is one of the big reasons why for the membership, paid membership part of the website, there is a chat room which is via a Facebook Facebook code, to actually give people that opportunity where they can just say what their problem is. They can just talk about it. The good thing is actually you're going to be writing it down, plus also you're going to be getting potential feedback or reassurance. It's a two process to help reduce the fear, reduce it, and actually redefine so that you are back in control. I am the boss. If you're not too sure, see rule number 1. It's my house, and what I say goes. My rules, okay?